I want to share with you another build around B2B marketeers and what they're missing out in understanding their target. One of the key things which we do anyway in the B2C is understanding the buyer journey. So again, in B2B, the buyer journey is not linear. It's even more complex, which is understood because there's a lot of people involved, and over an extended period of time you can go on in that pitch for maybe a year. Yeah, so how much time, whether from prospecting that client, okay, to consideration, and then conversations, and then revising the proposals for so many reasons and so forth. So what is really happening is maybe there is an opportunity for you to recruit that customer even before they become a potential buyer. The thing though is, if you're a standard B2B marketing slash salesperson, I would say more sales than marketing, you would just, say, I'm customer centric. I have my stuff, I go knock on the door and have a meeting with the head of the department. But then again, you need to understand that individuals have different perspectives. You could be saying something and the person is listening to something else. So do you want to be just very sporadic around the messaging, or you want to be focused with what you stand for as a brand, not as a company, not as a salesperson? We need to acknowledge the fact that B2B buyer journeys are not linear, and they have become increasingly complex over the last few years. Yes, as a quotation from the Goldman Sachs asset manager, Mr. Elliott, he would say, the funnel is very, very useful to explain to non-marketeers what we do, but we're missing advocacy. We're missing the loyalty. We're missing that continued relationship we need to be building. And all of that is the complexity of the actual journey. Some of the details that was coming up from a report by Goldman Sachs, a research they've done, suggests that 44% of millennials who would make up much of the workplace prefer no sales interaction at all. Meanwhile, separate data from Kantar shows just 17% of the purchase process is now done in a face-to-face way. On the average, there are 10 to 15 decision making involved in one purchase. On the other hand, another research suggests that only 5% of B2B audience is buying at one time, which means mental availability is incredibly important. So how do you reach that mental availability? What does that even mean? It means that your brand is top of mind. They have heard about you. So basic building brands, awareness. Pick up any book on brand building. They would tell you there's something called brand funnel, which is brand awareness, consideration, understanding more about it, trying it out, and then repeated purchase. Don't we say that in B2C? It's the same for B2B, but the price is bigger. But again, goes back to how are you going to move from one tier of the funnel to the other? Yes. Basic brand building techniques that everybody uses in B2C and that is transferable to B2B. So the message from me, all of you owners of B2B businesses, you need to change your outlook. You need to hire people that understand the dynamics of the market and the target. Nice, but it's not a must-have. So don't go on and say, oh, your work experience do not have construction, So therefore you are not hired. That is total crap. Thank you.